This is a tutorial on how to use the IDXBroker Platinum Agent Control Panel. So what you're going to do is you're going to go and log into your dashboard. And when you get your dashboard the first time, it's going to be blank, just like this. So what you're going to do first is you're going to add a couple of widgets. So if you click over here under Add a Widget, you can add the three main ones, the quick links, the tips and tricks, and the recent leads. It's going to add those right into the center of your screen. The tips and tricks is going to give you little tips and tricks, just like it says, on how to use IDXBroker. The recent leads is going to display the most recent leads that have been assigned to you through your company website. And the quick links are links to other portions of the IDXBroker Agent Control Panel that can get you there a little quicker. I'm going to show you how to add a couple of quick links first before we move on. A quick link basically is when you go to one of these different sections. Let's say you want to go to your bio. You can come here and you want to edit your bio. Come up here and click Quick Link, and it's going to add it to your home screen. Now to get back to your dashboard, you're going to click on the IDXBroker logo here, and I believe when you click on Home, they're going to add it in here pretty soon as well. So now when I come back to the dashboard, you can notice under Quick Links, my bio is right here. You can also go to Listings. You have three different types of listings that you can manage of your own personal listings. You can click on Active, for instance, come here and Quick Link. And again, now when we go back to the dashboard, now we have our active listings here. And if you decide you don't want it there, you can always just click the little trash button and it will go away. Now, once you are in your agent control panel, you're going to explore the different features available to you. You can come to Home and click on Bio. The most important thing you do when you first log into your agent control panel is update your information. You're going to start with your password. Your broker has given you a password. You may want to make it a little more secure and longer than a couple of characters. You can put your new password in here, retype it, come down here and hit Save, and that will change your password for your login. You can update your first name, last name, the way your name is displayed, your title and description, your email, your role, your company address, your home phone, which I'm going to delete this because it only has the area code in here, your cell phone. I want to make sure you put your dashes in here if they don't have them in here already. This stuff has been automatically imported from your MLS, so don't blame your broker if it's not wrong. It's under your agent ID. And then your bio, which is the information about you. So you can come in here and edit this information. When you're done making some changes, you can come in here, you can click the Save Changes, and you'll notice a green pop-up over here that says your information was saved successfully. Now there's a lot of tabs across here that you can have more information in them that you can edit. So if you click on Office, you can choose which office you're a part of. I don't always recommend doing that because if you go to your company website and you go to the Meet Our Team page, the roster should be set to pull either both offices, or if there's only one office, it should pull all of the agents automatically. So if you're under a specific office, you can go ahead and choose which office you're a part of by checking the box and hitting Save. For your photo, very important to add your photo. Your photo is going to show up on your agent page, and also on your listings. So when somebody goes to your company website and they go to one of the offices, and they find your information, you want them to see your photo, not a logo. So very important that you get your photo in there so that when somebody does come to your page and views it, they're going to see your photo and your information. Next is the MLS. Very important that when you come in here, your MLS is chosen, that the proper MLS number is in here, because this is where it's going to pull your listings. So if you're not using the proper MLS number, then you need to make sure that's chosen so that it does pull your listings. So for instance, in this case, we're seeing that on Kimberly's page, there are no listings down here. It says the agent has no currently active listings. So if we come in here and we see if there is a KA, because it looks like these are done a little bit differently. Hard to tell. So you as your agent may want to come in here and double check that this is linking to the proper information so that it pulls the proper agent and the proper listings for you. Next, we're going to come to the subheader. Subheader is very, very important. Your subheader is what displays on your properties and your agent page. So, for instance, right now this has no information, and when we go to Kimberly's page, it has no information. If we go back here to the subheader, I went ahead to Kimberly's website, which is the hottampahomes.com, and I pulled out her logo right here. It looks like she has a team with Jan. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually create a little banner, and I have uploaded that banner inside the WordPress site for the company. She may want to put it in her own website. Then I'm going to come in here and I'm going to put in a header. So I'm going to just insert this image in here. It's not going to let you upload it through this interface. You actually have to upload it somewhere else and paste your image's location. And then I'm going to go ahead and click Insert. Sorry for that. Okay, we're going to hit OK, and it's going to upload this into here. Now I'm going to go ahead and hit Save Changes. And now when I come back here and refresh this page, it may take a minute to actually appear. So if it doesn't show right away, don't panic, it will be there. Once I have this uploaded, I am actually going to copy this and this is your actual search page. Now you can take this URL, and again, I found it right here at the top of the Edit the Subheader page. You can get your own link right here. If you come to this page, it's your own search page. You can get a domain name, www.yourname.com if you don't have one, and redirect it to this URL. And anybody that comes here has the ability to then search the entire MLS. And if they fill out a form and request more information, it will go to you, the agent, not the company. It will go to you. In addition, this is mobile optimized. So if you, again, take your own domain name, www.yourname.com or something else, and you redirect it to this URL right here, and somebody visits your domain name on their mobile device, their iPhone, their Android phone, either one, this is going to convert to a mobile version automatically, that they can search homes on the fly. It'll actually allow them to click a location button and they will zero in on exactly where they are. And they can use all the same exact functions that are on the website to be able to search the full MLS. So really cool function. Next, you're going to come in here to roster, and you can put in your website URL and display a link that will allow the person to click that web address to visit your personal website. You can go to Property Update, and here you can choose whether you want to receive updates. If somebody that one of your leads is getting daily email updates of new properties that match their search results, and you want to receive the same exact alert they did so you know what they're getting, you can choose Individual. Or you can choose Summary, in which case it's going to send you a summary, I believe, once a day. Languages, very important. For languages, you're going to come in here and choose what languages you speak. If you speak a different language, it's important to do this because some people are looking for an agent that speaks a certain language. So this is where you're going to change your languages. And CRM integration is if you have top producer or Tribus group, you can come in here, choose yes, put in your information, and it will actually push your leads over to your top producer or your Tribus group. So basically you're going to go in here, edit your information, play around with it, get to know it, and it's going to be a great tool for you to use on your own, in your own website. It's a better IDX than many of the IDXs out there. It's actually the best one that I know and prefer, and has a lot of customization to it. So very good IDX. If you want to get your own full IDX broker where you have complete control over it and more options, you can go to YourSiteNeedsMe.com, click on the VIP Realtor Center, and in there I have a special link to get the IDX Broker Platinum with no setup fees at all. It starts at $39 a month for one agent, and I believe $49 for a team. Next, we're going to go to your message center. If there's any messages that are specific to this account in here, you'll see them. You probably won't see any very often, as this is just an agent control panel that's part of a broker account. If you want to change your password, you can also change it here as well as in the bio. Next, we're going to go to the listings section. If you click on listings, here's where you can edit and manage your listings. For the active listings, your active listings that are in the MLS right now will show up here, and you'll actually be able to click on them and edit them. When you edit them, you'll be able to change all the information about that listing. You can add more details. You can add, for instance, if your MLS only allows you 4 pictures per property, you'll be able to add more pictures. You'll be able to add a virtual tour. You'll be able to add open house information. You can add all kinds of different information into this property without having to update it. It's not going to update it in the MLS, but it will update it on your broker site. So this is great because your listings are going to show up in the broker site in the search as featured listings above the regular results. So when anybody is on your broker site, and hopefully this is not what they see. Okay, so this is what they should see. And when they come to this, they're going to be able to see the featured results for your company first, and then they're going to be able to see the regular search results. So this is where you can actually improve your listing, add more photos to the photo gallery, add more information, more details, virtual tours, open houses, and such and things like that. In addition, when people go to the advanced search page, they do have the option to choose homes with a virtual tour or open houses, just by checking these boxes, these options right here. So your listings will get more play if you add this information in there. Now, if you don't, if you want to manage your listings and you want to go ahead and add in more information, make sure that when you do, you try to add in the best information that you can. No capital letters when in a description. That makes it hard for your customer and the client to read it and is more of a turnoff on a listing than anything. For sold pending, this is a great feature. From the beginning of when your broker imported you into the account, your sold pending should show up here. And these are going to be any properties that you have that are pending sale or that have sold. And this is kind of a great list to show how many properties that you've sold, what's your portfolio like. It will continue to build from the beginning of the account until maybe you don't have IDXBroker anymore or you have a new account. So that's what this is for. And again, you can update and add information here. Supplemental is an awesome tool. This is where you can actually create new listings. Maybe you have a property that's not in the MLS. Maybe you have a property that's a rental. Maybe you have a property that it could be anything. And maybe it's not, it could be a for sale by owner. This is a feature that you can add and make yourself actually stand out from other agents. For sale by owners, I'm going to go ahead and feature your property on my broker's website in the regular search results. When somebody searches for a house between this price and this price, your home's going to show up, and I'm going to do that for you for free. So this is a great way for you to add more information. When you actually are editing your active listings, this is what it's going to look like. So you can add a property. You're not going to select MLS if it's not in the MLS. Choose your property type. You are going to have to choose the MLS. Choose your property type. Then you can add all this information in here. You can change the status. You can put in the neighborhood. You can choose rent or lease, whatever it may be. You can add all this information in there. Once you've added a property in here, you'll be able to add the photos, the virtual tours, and the open house information. So this is where you're going to have more information on properties that may even not be available in the MLS yet. Next, I'm going to show you how to manage your leads. When you go to Leads and click on Manage, this is just basically so you can view all leads or search your specific leads. Once you get a lot of leads in here, you'll be happy that you have this ability to search and filter leads. Currently, there's no leads to display because this is a brand new account. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here and I'm going to go to Leads. I'm going to create a lead, and I'm going to create mine. So and this is something that you would do if you have leads. If you have a client, maybe from your own website, and your website just doesn't have an IDX that will push them properties every day, you can actually set them up in your account. They stay as your lead. They do not get distributed to other agents, and you can give them all the benefits of a full IDX account that has all kinds of bells and whistles that they can search online and view the properties on their phone or their iPad or anything. So here's how you'd add that information. Just go ahead and come in here and fill in the information. I'm going to go ahead and sign Kim as the agent since she's the account that I'm in. But if she wanted to assign an agent to one of her colleagues, she could. Might put this as a buyer, seller, contract, anything that you want to put in here. And we're going to go ahead and save changes. Now, I'm going to come back in here to manage. And now you're going to notice my lead is in here. I can flag this lead or not flag it. I can go ahead and come in here and log in as this lead. I can edit the lead information. I can view my notes, or I can delete the lead. So let's start by looking at the lead info. I can see property updates. If me as the client were to put some property updates in here, that data would show in here. I can see any saved properties. Now, if, for instance, you want to push a property, you can click here to add a property. Maybe you have a property that is perfect for this person. You can actually put the listing number in here, save the changes, and it will email the client. You can, again, add save property, another feature over here. You can, let's see, go to saved searches, and you can see what searches I may have created. Maybe I wanted a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house between $250,000 and $300,000 in the Land O'Lakes area. And you come in here and you can actually see what searches I've saved. In addition, you can also, again, add more saved searches. To add a saved search, you click either here or here. And it's going to work just exactly like your website. You're going to go to Homes, hit Save Changes. Next, it's going to bring up some criteria right down here. There it goes. Now I can say Land O'Lakes. Land O'Lakes is a good example. I would choose both Land O'Lakes because there's 2 of them in there. I want 250, 300, 300,000 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and I'm going to go ahead and come down here, save. I'm going to save it. And save changes. And it will also email me updates. Notice that box is checked. So now I'm going to go ahead and back to manage my saved searches. Now you can see one of them. And whether I had created that myself as the client or you created it for me to help me out as the client, which is good if you have somebody who's not really computer savvy, it's going to work and send me email updates. So now I'm going to go back to my leads, manage. I'll go back to my lead info. We're in saved searches. You can actually view the results for their saved searches. You can see that I have one. You can edit my information, and you can add notes about me. So next, if you wanted to export your leads, you have a bunch of leads in here and you want to export them for some other service you have, you can export them. You can go to manage and export previous exports, or you can create, and you can choose all the information, the different fields that maybe you want and don't want, and then you can choose export, and it will export them all into a CSV file for you. You can also save it for later, and that's when you're going to come into manage and you're going to see it there. So those are the tools that you have to be able to use inside your agent control panel. Lots of cool things in here. Don't forget that your subheader, when you go to your subheader under bio, and this link is your special link that goes to your own IDX page where you can send people to search listings and generate leads for yourself. And you can actually also use that on a mobile phone where it will pull all of the same exact features, but it'll be optimized for a mobile phone. And if you want to get your own IDX account that has all the full features of an IDX account, go to YourSiteNeedsMe.com and click on the VIP Realtor Center, and you'll find a link in there that allows you to sign up for IDXBroker Platinum without any setup costs. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.